to the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is why Allah has elevated His name, so that centuries after He passed away, Jews and Christians and Muslims still speak of Him with reverence and with honor and with love. Ibrahim alayhi salam. Centuries after he passed away, certain events in his own life and that of his family are commemorated and celebrated in some of the acts of worship that you and I perform. For example, the Hajj, the sacrifice, the pelting of the Jamarat in Mina, the Sa'i that we do as part of our Ummah between the two hills of Safa and Marwa. Hajar alayhi salam, he walked between these two hills 7 times. The reason that these events are commemorated and celebrated in our worship is that these were events in which these individuals were tested, and they demonstrated clearly that they were prepared and they were willing to submit and surrender to the command of Allah, and they were ready to obey that. At the end of the day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not let him kill his son or slaughter his son, because that was never the objective. The objective was for him to prove and demonstrate his willingness to obey the command of Allah. When he demonstrated the willingness, Allah said to him, you will fulfill the order. And this is how we reward the righteous, by the way. Don't worry about the difficulty, brothers and sisters. That is our problem. And it's in our nature as humans that when we're faced with a decision and a choice, we're worried about the hardship or the difficulty. We're thinking of how we can minimize this. Allah teaches us, don't worry about the difficulties. You worry about whether you're ready to submit and obey or not. Because if you're ready to submit and obey, then Allah will provide the ease. The ease comes from Allah, not from us. And this is the essence of Hajj and the sacrifice. And each one of us needs to sit down and think about it. Because as I said, every single day, brothers and sisters, we're not just tested once in our lives, and then we are, on cruise control after that. It's smooth sailing. No. We're tested constantly throughout life. And for most of us, we will never have major tests in life. Like Ibrahim, you leave your family in Mecca. A little infant. Nobody lives in Mecca, no running water. And then later on, when the same child grew up, okay, sacrificing now. Most of us will never be put to these sort of big tests. But every day, we make many choices and decisions. And that's where our tests are. That's where our trials are, brothers and sisters. So yes, constantly, throughout every day, not just one day a week, but every day of the week, you and I need to be conscious and aware that when we make choices and decisions, we have to decide whether we're going to make these choices and decisions based upon the limit readiness to submit and obey the command of Allah. To submit to and obey the command of Allah. And we also have to decide whether we want to do that or not. We'll just follow our desires, so we will disobey the order. I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will bless all of us, that He will open our hearts and minds, so that not only can we understand this wonderful message He has revealed for the betterment and the upliftment of human beings in this world as well as in the hereafter, but that Allah will inspire us and motivate us to live by this message. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cause all of us to be among those who are always ready and prepared and willing to submit to His commands and to obey Him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from going astray. May He protect us from disobeying His commands. May He forgive us our mistakes and shortcomings, and may He keep us from the straight path. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله وكفى والصلاة والسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى وبعد. Brothers and sisters, to also highlight the essence of this journey of Hajj which is submission and obedience, submission to and obedience of the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We look at one of the rites of Hajj, one of the manasik of Hajj. It is considered the most important rite of Hajj, and that is the day of Arafah, where all the Hujjaj, they have to go to this place called Arafah. If you think about it, brothers and sisters, why this place Arafah? And what is it the Hujjaj do there? First of all, it's a place that no one lives in. Nobody lives there. Secondly, it's outside of the Haram. Right? It's outside of the city limits of Mecca. And you know that the city of Mecca is a sanctuary. It's a Haram. But Arafat is outside of the Haram. And thirdly, there is nothing special that people do there except that they make dua, they supplicate, and they remember Allah and they glorify Him. That's all you're required to do there. So the question is, why go there to do this? Can people not stay in their hotels in Mecca? Or even go to the Kaaba and make the same dua rather than be over there? So why do we go there? The answer is actually quite simple, brothers and sisters. We go there because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered us to go there. Plain and simple. It's submission and surrender. If Allah says, do this, we do that. If He says, go there, we go there. This is the essence of our lives, brothers and sisters. This is the essence of what worship of God is all about. It is submission to the command of God. Not to allow our desires and our likes to get in the way. Not to allow our desires and our likes and dislikes to become barriers. Where we pursue our desires at the expense of obedience to God Almighty, the Creator. So the essence of Hajj and the sacrifice, by extension, is an expression of our willingness to submit and surrender to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So for those who are going for Hajj, when you're leaving home for that airport, think about that. Are you ready? Am I ready? Am I prepared? And am I just only saying this? Or am I actually prepared in my heart? If you're not going for Hajj and you're doing the sacrifice, when you do the sacrifice, think about that, brothers and sisters. Am I ready and am I prepared and am I willing to obey Allah's commands? Not just one time here and there, or a few times here and there, but in every choice I make, in every decision I make, every day. Let us also send peace and blessings upon the Messenger of Allah. For Allah has commanded us to do so in the Quran when He said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ وَمَلَائِكَتَهُ يُصَلُّونَ عَلَى النَّبِيِّ يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا صَلُّوا عَلَيْهِ وَسَلِّمُوا تَسْلِيمًا اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الراشدين الأئمة المهديين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن بقية أصحاب نبيك أجمعين وعنا معهم بمنك ورحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر أعداء الدين وانصر عبادك الموحدين اللهم انصر إخواننا المسلمين المستضعفين والمظلومين في كل مكان اللهم أفرغ عليهم صبرا وثبت أقدامهم وانصرهم على القوم الفاسقين وانصرهم على القوم الظالمين وانصرهم على القوم المجرمين اللهم اجعل لهم من ضيقهم مخرجا اللهم انصرهم بنصرك وأيدهم بتأييدك وأمدهم بمددك وأنت على نصرهم لقدير اللهم اغفر لجميع موتى المسلمين اللهم اغفر لهم وارحمهم وعافهم واعف عنهم وأكرم نزلهم ووسع مدخلهم واغسلهم بالماء والثلج والبرد ونقهم من الذنوب والخطايا كما ينقى الثوب الأبيض من الدنس اللهم جازهم بالإحسان إحسانا وبالسيئات عفوا وغفرانا اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين اللهم رب الناس أذهب البأس. O Lord, we ask you to send down your healing and your cure upon our brothers and sisters who are sick and who are ill. اللهم رب الناس أذهب البأس اشفي أنت الشافي اشفي أنت الشافي اشفي أنت الشافي لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك. There is no healing but yours. شفاء لا يغادر سقما, a healing that leaves behind no trace of illness. اللهم خفف آلامهم. We ask you, O Lord, to ease their pain and suffering. ويسر لهم أمور حياتهم, and to make easy for them the affairs of their lives. اللهم ألهمهم الصبر والثبات والرضا بما قضيت. And we ask you, O Lord, to also inspire them with patience and steadfastness, to submit to and to accept what you have decreed. اللهم آجرهم في مصيبتهم. And we ask you, O Lord, to reward them for their patience in patiently bearing their illness. وأخلف لهم خيرا منها يا أرحم الراحمين. And to replace it with something that is better for them, O most merciful of those who show mercy. اللهم ربنا لا تدع لنا في هذا اليوم المبارك ذنبا إلا غفرته, ولا دينا إلا قضيته, ولا هما إلا فرجته, ولا مريضا إلا شفيته, ولا ميتا إلا رحمته, ولا ولدا إلا أصلحته, ولا عسيرا إلا يسرته, ولا مبتلا إلا عافيته, ولا مسافرا إلا رددته, ولا مظلوما إلا نصرته, ولا حاجة من حوائج الدنيا والآخرة هي لك رضا ولنا فيها صلاح إلا يسرتها وقضيتها يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات إنك قريب سميع مجيب دعوات. وقوموا إلى صلاتكم.